What the frick is this movie? Weird orgies and head trauma.
In this video, I'm going to be watching the 2019 horror film Midsommar for the first time since its release on video on demand. And if you're new to this channel is all about movies. So if you're like me and you like watching movies more than playing golf, consider subscribing.
A new romantic comedy from Aster. Literally the worst call that you could ever get is, my sister killed herself, our parents, and duct taped the exhaust to her face. This is the first 10 minutes of the movie. I just watched Child's Play the other day. It's a lot different than a little doll running around with a little knife, you know? This is like grown-up stuff. This is like grown-up problems. This isn't Toy Story problems like on Child's Play. This little commune has a Facebook page. Only Ari Aster could take a perfectly normal car ride and make it freaking terrifying. My gosh, such a gorgeously shot movie. Flowers, pretty music, pretty people, pretty location. What could go wrong? I love the look of all their like buildings and their huts. They look like something out of like a storybook. Just the way that they're shaped. I get it, they don't have Spotify, so they have to stand out in a field and play music. Sure, why not? There's just a cow walking around in the background. What a peaceful place. 9-day feast. The only thing that could make that better is if they had like ice cream cake. Midsommar, also known as Swedish birthday party. I feel like that's also a drug mantra too. No higher, no hotter. Skin the Fool. How do I play? Dude, he just got kicked by another chick. You know Danny's supposed to be the only one to be kicking you. Freaking A, man. And she's taking drawings of herself from other dudes? What is she doing? No, it's absolutely not appropriate. Pele. Ooh, I'm Pele. I'm making drawings and remembering your birthday even when your boyfriend didn't.
What's that building over there?
No one's allowed in there, not even the priests. Literally no one's allowed in there. We just built that building and we walked away from it and no one's been in there ever since. Oh, it's a love story. So adorable. Ew, what the kind of freaking love story is this? You know what, this movie's getting weird. The exhaust pipe to the mouth suicide, you know, okay, fine, I get it. But that tapestry with that love story on it, no, I'm sorry. You lost me. It's not ice cream cake, but it's something. He might not have the smooth moves like Pele, but he's trying. Maybe they also saw Wolf of Wall Street and saw that scene with Matthew McConaughey like humming and beating on his chest. Maybe that's where they got that ritual from. You know, when we all hum at the dinner table, we call that the McConaughey. It's a big old hammer. Maybe they use that hammer to build that weird looking temple. Why did that kid just look at the screen? There's no characters back there. Is this dessert? Like, is this where they all get ice cream cake? Why would she be standing all the way at the top of that rock? I don't think she's praying, but I'm kind of wondering why she's up there. I mean, hopefully that old dude learns his lesson and doesn't do the same thing. You know, I don't think they need to play that game Skin the Fool if they're just going to jump off a cliff. I think right now they're just playing the game Let the Fool Jump Off the Cliff. I mean, no need to skin them. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Are they going to, like, heal him with that hammer? Like, maybe they're not going to. That just killed him. They're all going to take turns. Now they're playing the game Beat the Fool in the face with a hammer repeatedly. Yeah, why are you cramping their style? If they want to jump off a cliff, why are you judging? If they want to jump off a cliff, why don't you just let them? Can't we all just get along and watch some old people jump off a cliff? I mean, if we can't enjoy old people jumping off a cliff, what can we enjoy? Dude, freaking Pele, find someone else's girlfriend to comfort. And you know what? She's trying to have a family with Christian. So Pele, why don't you go share some ice cream cake with someone else? And you're holding her hand. You're holding her hand. That's not your girlfriend. Pele? Ew. I mean, good for them. They should be celebrated.
What? Okay, relax. What did I do?
He just peed all over their cremated bodies? He didn't know it was special. What was he supposed to do? Hold his pee? No. He had to pee. Seriously, Pele. Get over it, Pele. Seriously. Christian can't date around you. Mark can't pee around you. Seriously, Pele. Pele, why don't you jump off the canyon? Dude, that's the chick that kicked Christian. What is she doing? 3 words I love hearing. Supper is ready. No way. Freaking A, where'd they go, to Burger King? Why is there a pube in their food? He's kind of falling in love with the culture, you know? He's taking photos. He wants to remember it. Why is there someone walking behind him, though? There's a guy standing there, and he's completely naked, has his dick out, and he just got hit in the head. Somebody is wearing Mark's face over his face. So Mark's dead. Dude, they're freaking dropping like flies. Maybe I was wrong about this being paradise.
Maybe you can redeem this.
Yeah, Pele, why don't you make it right? Why don't you do something good for once in your life, Pele? Seriously. I kind of dig those hats. The sun's out. They're wearing awesome hats, awesome dresses. Why is she freaking out? Oh, because she's grass growing out of her feet. That's why. They dance themselves to death. Sounds like a good time. It was like a Mr. Beast video. Last to stop dancing gets a $10,000 crown. Well, Christian's not having as much fun as Danny is. She's the freaking May Queen. Dude, look at that hat. Dude, freaking Pele. Better get out of there before you get beaten up by Christian. Oh my gosh. They're like carrying her and they give her flowers. This community is so special. Dude, freaking Pele's not dead already. Why don't you just freaking die, Pele? Not quite as good as horses, but, you know, they do their best. Dude, what are you doing with those flipping roses? Why isn't he following those roses on top of his girlfriend's head? Christian goes into the temple after that chick that has been basically flirting with him the whole movie. And they end up hooking up. And there's a bunch of other chicks there that just like standing behind her while they're doing it. And they're like singing and chanting. It's super weird and super strange. Kind of funny a little bit. And then at the very end of when they're done, his actual girlfriend basically walks in on them. And then she starts freaking out. You know what? This isn't really a feel-good movie. See, I knew Pele was Hitler. Pele is worse than Darth Vader. Don't at me. You know what? Mark accidentally peed on a tree. Okay, he didn't deserve that. I can imagine so many people getting pissed off at this movie. Like, oh, I'm gonna go and it's gonna be a cult and there's gonna be some ghosts. And then they like, what the frick is this movie? Weird orgies and head trauma. And there's a bear costume. Take from the yew tree. Feel no pain. Okay. Oh my gosh. This freaking movie. I guess now we know what's in the temple. They're doing the McConaughey again. You know what? He definitely messed up. He shouldn't have done it. But he did not deserve to be sacrificing a freaking bear costume. I said it. There, I said it. I don't think that yew tree is working out so well there, buddy. Dude, I'm glad Pele's upset. Seriously. I am not sad for him at all. This McConaughey dance is looking a little bit more intense. It's not quite as funny anymore. Goosebumps. Head to toe.